What's up, guys? Welcome back here to the Player vs. Reality podcast. I'm here with Renee, Austin, and
Hey.
Burr.
Hey,
We should probably turn that fan off, though.
I gotcha.
Thank you, baby. Um, we're just gonna do another, Destiny kind of Q&A type podcast, but it seemed to be good content last time, so let's continue on. And plus, it's not easier per se than like Uncharted, but it's more content. Like it's more we stay on topic more, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Well, good. That's a first.
I was watching our second podcast, baby. We were terrible.
That is us.
Yeah, we're so bad at keeping content going.
I'm sure.
Renee, you said you had questions first. Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
Nah, I'm gonna let you go first because I don't really know how this works. I'm excited to be here, everybody. Hi, I'm Renee.
Alright, so my first question. Hold on. Actually, let me turn my music down because Smosh said.
Please.
Yeah, Smosh said it was too loud last time, which it was. So. Alright, that's probably good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. My first question is, like, imagine you're a popular singer that travels around the world. This is kind of a topic that I thought of because of Mac Miller and We Came as Roman Singer and all those guys. They were, using drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you're away from your family a lot. You're on the road. I mean, you're somewhat living your dream, but you're somewhat not because you don't have your friends and family with you. Do you guys think that you could cope with that? Let's, I guess, start with Renee.
See, this is actually a question I've given a lot of thought because what you just asked is my dream.
Right.
That would mean the world to me, and it's easy to be from the perspective that I'm from where I came up from, I guess.
Right.
It's easy to say that, like, no, I'll never forget my family, or no, and I could just say all these things, but I don't really know how it would be until I really get up there and grab that fame, and then it's gonna be a push and pull thing, and that's the thing I feel like not a lot of people who become celebrities understand at first. You're gonna have to give something up, and you're gonna have to think about it. Like, is this what's best for me, for what I want in the future, and do you think that this is a decision you can do? And I feel like that's a way everybody should think a lot of things through. But if it really all comes down to, I don't think that I would lose my family. Like, I'm way
like
too
the way
close
I
to
think
who
of
they
it is,
are.
more of like a lot of people.
What are you trying to do?
There's like a glitch I was doing earlier. A lot of people, get addicted to drugs and stuff because they can't cope with it, though.
Right.
Which is not a good thing, obviously. You don't want to be on that stuff
abuse.
because of it.
Yeah, technically you don't even want to do
Right.
Mm-hmm.
the stuff. But
Right. What are we doing, Renee, by the way?
I'm sorry, I just found a balcony that I've never explored before. That was really cool. But this game always takes me through new loops every time I play it. Let's see, the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna go to not the spider. Well, yeah, the spider, but I'm trying to think of the planet.
Lost. Not lost.
Tangled Shore. We're going to Tangled Shore to
What about you, babe? You think you could do it?
But be famous and.
No, the famous part's obviously cool. Everyone, you get into it because
everybody wants fame.
Yeah, you get into it because of that, but it's
I want
more
money, not the fame.
It's more or less.
Well, right, but that's what comes with it. With fame
Would
comes
I
money.
be able to deal with
Sometimes.
being away from family?
Well, right.
Being famous
Well,
and stuff?
And like the stress that comes along, like
infamous.
I forgot who I was watching. I think it was I was watching something on We Came as Roman Singer, and he said, every day, some days you're ready to go out on stage and sing, and then there's a lot of days where you just don't want to, but you have to. You don't think of that. I mean, you kind of do, because it's a job. Not everyone wants to go to their job. I mean,
Right.
even there's days that I don't want to vlog. I mean, it just happens, but.
I think with the people that I have now in my life, I think I wouldn't get wrapped up in that kind of stuff. I mean, you know me, I'm pretty much a loner for the most part, so I'm kind of used to being on my own, if that makes sense. But if I was surrounded by the
Yeah.
people that I knew before, I feel like, not really peer pressure, but I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I would just end up getting in that kind of
I gotcha.
environment. I feel like it kind of how it was before. Like I was just around it all the time, so I was like, oh sure, like it was there. That was the thing.
Right.
Like it was always free, or it was there, so it was just easy to do drugs, well, weed, I guess I should say, or anything like that. So I don't think it'd be that difficult.
I mean, everyone probably knows my stance on it. I don't have an issue with it as far as weed goes, not like drugs, but I mean, I think you don't need it, obviously, but some people think you do, so.
Well, apparently they're gonna make it, or they're trying to make it recreational here.
Well, yeah, everywhere they're trying to.
They're gonna vote on it next month.
I don't think it's going to do good. It's done good for the,
I think it
economic
should stay in the
system.
medical field.
well, yeah,
field.
I do as
But
well,
in all
but
honesty,
medical marijuana has
But-
done very well in Colorado. Colorado? I don't know why I said
Colorado.
Colorado for economic standpoints, though. Like they've
that too. Yeah,
done
they
very
create
well because of
jobs.
You guys could finally have
Right.
roads that aren't gravel.
it. Yeah, that ain't
know.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
Half my paycheck goes to that, and I'm still driving on gravel roads.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Who
It's
knows?
not
You guys
for
might flourish, end up one of the next biggest cities because of it. That's the crazy thing about it. Like you never really realize that at any moment something could change and you could become the next. You could be living in like a $5 million house. Like
Right.
Hey, wishful thinking.
that's what's crazy.
Smosh is here. I don't know if he's putting you putting your 2 cents into this, or as far as the singing thing goes, not as far as the
Yeah.
medical marijuana.
Like, do you
thing
think you'd be
goes.
okay with, you know, being away from your loved ones and being around that kind of crazy lifestyle?
I think this is still too loud. Is that too loud? I got like sensitive
A
headphones
little
on.
bit.
Probably not.
You probably couldn't do it.
Nah.
Really?
I don't like
I feel like
Party.
once I
party
tasted
vibes,
it,
you know what
I
I'm
would have.
saying?
Right.
It is kind of
No, not the partying and stuff.
no, but it is
But to make
kind of
music.
a party
You know,
vibe
famous
because
musician.
like you don't have to
Right.
live that way, but it's like the tour bus and all that stuff. Like kind of.
It
gives
kind of
like
comes
that.
hand
The
in hand. It goes
experience.
with the. It goes with
experience,
the job.
to
in
be
a way.
honest.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you can stay away from it. There's people that, you know, stay on the straight and narrow for the most part, but I mean, you have to go to events and all that stupid stuff.
Right.
We gotta do something. Renee. I don't know what you want to do, but
Next question.
Oh, right. We have to actually.
I'm good. with anything.
We're gonna do strikes
Okay, we'll do strikes.
or dailies. What do you prefer?
It's probably strikes. It really doesn't matter to me though.
Okay.
That was one of the questions. If that gives you a general idea, I'll give you another one though. If you could prepare for anything, what would you prepare for? Like, not like the zombie apocalypse.
That's what I was
but-
going for.
No, but I meant like
Life.
Yeah, life related. Like if you could prepare for an upcoming job or all that stuff, what would you prepare for?
Oh shit. Ooh. No, but I
Why
can't
you gotta
see.
give me the hard questions?
If I could prepare, what do you mean?
Okay, so like kids.
Do you
can't-
have to already have experienced it?
I-
I don't think so, because you have to prepare yourself for it, don't you?
Right.
Yeah, I guess
exactly.
I don't. The thing that I guess popped. I don't remember what I was thinking about
here's-
when I
here's-
wrote that question down though. But I
No,
feel like I was talking
I feel
about.
like I.
Go ahead. No, you
Sorry.
go ahead.
All right. Well, I feel like to answer the question, if I were to answer that question, I feel like my thing that I would be prepared for is what you guys are going through right now, just adulthood and marriage, really. Like having your own stuff and then having somebody else to not have to take care of, but
Share
I
that
guess want to
responsibility
be
with you,
with-
kind of thing.
right, yeah, there we go. It's just it's not a concept that I guess I'm used to because I mean I didn't have a father. I mean I do now. I consider my stepdad my father at this point because I mean like he technically is now. But I don't know. It's not something that like it's hard. And I feel like nobody's really prepared. So if there was anything I could prepare for, it would be that. Just so I can already be good at it instead of
That's a
having to
good
get
answer.
better at it with somebody I love.
Right.
I could like help them through it. I don't know.
I mean, you're never gonna be fully prepared, especially like. I think what I was thinking about when I wrote this was the fact that Burr and I are saving for a wedding and saving for a down payment for a house and paying
Gotcha.
bills and stuff. And you can prepare as much as you want, but in reality, money tends to disappear regardless.
Right. It's
Smosh or
At
not
the-
Smosh. We have to have the same super. So what super you want to use?
ooh, I have fire. Can we do fire so I can level that up?
Yeah, I can get
That guy has a snow. No, that's you. You have a snow tractor. You are riding on a snow
Sorry.
tractor.
Check this out, though, Renee. I can do flips in it.
Oh, you got. I wish. That's the one. That's not the one.
Y'all
I
have
want. I want the other
ADD.
one.
I'm sorry. Well, I
No,
didn't
it's-
want him to
it's-
do this strike and not have the same super, and then we'd have to do like 17
Yeah,
more because he
3 more.
forgot.
Yeah.
I think I agree with Renee because I don't know. I don't think like with the kid one. I mean, that's the easy one that I think anyone would think at least.
Anyone would say, you mean?
Right, because it's
By
it's
far, that
literally
is the
one of
hardest
those.
thing ever.
Yeah, it's literally one of those things where you never will be able to prepare yourself for it.
Yeah.
So, and plus, I don't want that kind of burden in my life. Really, not anytime soon. So I want to try to prepare myself for it. But
Right.
I guess
And that's the weird thing. Like, this question kind of throws you through a loop because it's like you don't want to be prepared for anything, so you can still experience it. But like at the same time, it'd be really nice to be.
Well, if there were easy questions.
well,
I
that's
want to
why
vote
I'm
them down.
always so paranoid and like
Yeah.
stressed because I always try to prepare
That's the
myself
other
for
questions.
things that I don't know.
No, but
Because-
you're
Right.
always stressed.
You know, and it's the fear of the unknown.
But yeah, because my mom always taught me to always be one step ahead of everything.
Right, one
so I
step
try to
ahead,
think of
yeah.
everything that'll go wrong, and then that way I'll have an idea of how to figure it out before it even happens, kind of thing. It sounds sadistic, but that's just how I've always
No,
been.
I feel that I feel that's a Hispanic thing. Just because
Probably.
we always think as we're like everybody's out for us. Be
Exactly. I
careful.
think everything is
Oh,
sus.
stab your ass.
It could be like
Sorry.
windy one day, and I'm like, I don't
Stab your
know.
butt, booty.
This wind's kind of playing games. But I guess it would be just adulting in general. Like, for example, something like bills or something like how to prepare me
Right.
to be better at saving.
You mean
or
budgeting?
And you
Yes,
know what
thank
nobody
you.
thinks about when they think of paying bills is having the job good enough to pay the bills and still have
Well,
money left
we
over.
got 2 pretty damn good paying jobs, and we're still.
Well, you guys. Well, that's the difference. You guys have 2 people now. You guys, but like
No,
growing
we're
up,
still
like
struggling.
I'm sure on your own. No, well,
It's not
right,
easy.
'cause now you guys are are for real on your own. You guys are out there. You guys are living life at this point.
We out there.
Yeah, we out here. Literally, we're out here.
Yeah.
It's not impossible. It is difficult, but again, I mean, it is the first year. We are also planning for a
Wedding.
marriage and all that
Yeah.
fun stuff.
Yeah.
So, able to do shit on your own. Bye, Joe.
Smosh.
Um,
Always ask you after because
Alright.
you kind of stay to your own.
Yeah, you
and
feel
then-
free to like shut me up and say something.
no. You
No.
finish.
I'm good.
I'm just. Where are you? Where are your 5 cents?
Alright. So, I understand. I'm literally never prepared for anything.
hmm
Well, right.
That's how I feel. That's why I try to be. But
Like, I either feel like I'm ridiculously underprepared or overprepared. And
Yeah.
either way, I'm nowhere near prepared enough for what I need to do, and I just, I know this is bad, but
No,
Fucking
this is.
upper.
Do you feel like you don't bother because whatever you do, regardless, is not gonna work out, kind of thing?
No.
Well, that's good at least.
I'm not that depressed.
Damn, that's me.
Wow.
I was gonna say, I'm like, wow,
Yeah,
too
I was about to say, I
personal right
relate.
now. Like,
Yeah. Shit,
I
not
got
bad.
that hard time. Like, oh wow, okay, too deep.
Nah, but you good. What's your experience? This is you right now.
That's great.
Yeah, I feel like if I'm prepared for anything, it's raid. That's about it.
You know, that's
Well,
real.
I feel like I don't prepare
guess-
for anything though. Like I mean, Burr knows me. I most of the time I'm just like go with the flow. If it happens, it happens. So
I feel like I answered that. Wait, no, wait. I'm not even gonna say that because that doesn't pertain to any of the questions.
What?
Just. Nah. All right. Next question.
I got more, but you
want
wanna?
I want one from Renee.
Do you want me to
Yeah.
put one in?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll insert a quarter. Hold on. All right. So, I thought we were gonna get a little more personal, so I'm gonna switch to a different question. Do you have a nightmare that haunts your memories? Like it's just that one nightmare that you could never
Oh,
forget,
this is such a good question.
and it's not something corny either. Like
No,
so
like,
it's
I
like, it's
legit-
not like
Alright, I would first.
walked into school
Okay.
without pants on, but I
I
mean
have
like
a
an
weird. It's a
actual thing
weird
that you-
one. It's not really scary.
Yeah, no, me too. No,
ahead.
yeah, me too.
Alright,
So
Go
it's
ahead,
fine.
Smosh. Go ahead.
I want to go first. Alright. So, alright.
That's a good question.
In my dream, I like wake up behind one of the chairs in my living room, alright? And there's just this giant piranha just chomping, alright? I don't know. And then so I run out of my house and there's like a little kind of like ditch river thingy in between the road and my house, like the yard. So I just instinctively jump in there because I'm getting chased by a giant piranha.
In the ditch.
Yeah,
And then another one just
God.
pops right under. Like this this place is like 2 inches deep. And there's this like giant 40-inch piranha that comes out of there. And it just, I was like, I don't know, I was like 9. It scared the shit out of me.
Oh my god.
No, okay, but the weirdest part was, apparently I was like sleepwalking at this age, and I woke up behind that chair.
Oh, that's
That sucks.
Like, I don't know what happened, dude. It was weird.
Maybe you saw something piranha related or something, and then we went to
You
bed.
saw the movie never mind, because that's you're not advertising. There is no name. It was a movie. What you talking about? Pay up? Nah, you'll get the name to pay up.
Go ahead,
Cents
Dave.
to the dollar.
Me?
bro, cents to the
Yeah.
dollar. Shameless plug.
It's a weird one. The weird
No, you
thing
gotta say
about
it
it,
anyway.
I've had this dream. It was like a reoccurring dream. Like it would happen, like once a week or every other. Like it would happen like often, and it was the same
Okay.
exact dream. And I think that's why it bothered me so much. It was so. It wasn't even that scary. It was
But it scared you at the moment, correct? Like you were like shook, like
Oh yeah, like it messed with me
when
so
you had
bad.
the heart beating and everything.
Like the
like,
dream was so
That's, I
odd.
feel like that's what's considered.
Yeah, dude.
This dream, for some reason, I guess I was a dog because it was in black and white. I'm
Gotcha.
not sure why, but it was in black and white. And I'd be laying in bed, and it was in my old house, like the first house I ever lived in, and it was like a weird layout where my room had like a stairwell connected to it, and if you walk down those stairs, it would lead you to the kitchen. It was a really weird setup. And in the dream, I'd be laying in the bed, and I'm like awake. My eyes are open, but I can't move. I can't talk. I can't scream. Nothing. I'm just
Sleep
like
paralysis?
paralyzed. Yeah. And there's just a line of like endless people, and they get within like a centimeter of my face. They get that close to my face, and then just walk away. And it just that was it. That was the
that
whole dream.
Sucks.
Alright.
No,
This may sound
that's
weird.
that's actually that sounds creepy. to
Yeah.
be
Do
honest.
you
Yeah.
dream in third or first person?
Both.
Yeah.
Normally, mine
It's a
is
double
third.
experience.
Mine are
It's just
usually
whatever my
third
brain
person.
feels like. Well, Maverick, what have you had a nightmare that haunts your memories?
I thought we were still on Burr, but
That was it. But
That was it.
I would have it all the time.
Wait.
It would freak me out.
Real quick, Burr reminded me of something. There's another one. This is kind of stupid, but it's funny. So, my first house that I ever lived on, I had a goldfish. I was like,
What's
I
in
think the oldest
fish?
Yeah,
He has a fish thing.
I don't know. All right. I had a pet goldfish.
Smosh was meant
I
to
think
be
the
a
oldest-
marine biologist, just like Batman.
Yeah. I think the oldest I ever lived in the house was like 4 or 5. And this was relatively soon after we moved out.
This
before we
concrete's
fell.
mad hard, yo.
And one of my mom's friends was over. And I love this goldfish, alright? And I didn't understand what dying was, I guess.
Oh.
And she flushes it down the
Oh.
toilet.
Oh.
And I'm like,
What?
I think this is just the meanest woman on earth, alright? Like, I hated her guts. But I dream about it every once in a while. But I've asked my mom about it, and she doesn't remember it. So I'm wondering if this has just all been a dream. I don't even remember if I had a goldfish. All I remember is the dream. And faint memories of having a goldfish and it being flushed down the toilet.
I keep hearing loud ass noises.
That's that.
That reminded me of the time that Caesar thought his fish was dead.
Oh my god, and he was alive.
And the fish was alive, just fucking,
you
just
messaged us
playing
that
That was ridiculous. I
He
was
messaged
shook,
us
dude.
back. He was like,
And
"Oh,
it happened
you good?"
twice. It was twice.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I have one. Like, this hasn't happened in a long time, but I used to watch, like, when I was really little, Land Before Time,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah.
I think Jurassic World as well, or Jurassic Park as well. But, like, there was this T-Rex that would always come out of nowhere. I'd be, like, in the supermarket or something, okay? This T-Rex would come out of nowhere and just chase
Sorry.
only me down. Like, I would continuously be running or, like, hiding behind something, and it would just chase me down. And, like, I'd hide under my covers when I was little when I'd wake up from it because I was so terrified. But it, like, I don't think it ever ate me. It would always just chase me until, like, I was out of breath and I'd wake up.
A gorilla?
No, a T-Rex.
Oh. But you love T-Rexes.
I do.
All I imagine is just young Maverick going through Walmart trying to buy himself a box of mac and cheese, and all of a sudden, bam, the
Honestly, though.
T-Rex.
Like, I'm walking through this store, okay, and a fucking T-Rex comes out of nowhere, just starts chasing me down.
Okay, well, blah blah blah. I'm sorry, I get nervous when I'm on your podcast. Apparently,
You're good.
I remember this dream. It's only happened once, but I was like 4 or 5. Now, mind you, I'd only seen my dad like 5 times. I can't remember. I mean, until recently. Like, yeah, but like he jumped out of the car. We were on our way to, like, I forgot. I think it was some kind of old supermarket that's not even around anymore. But it was like some Hispanic supermarket back in New Jersey.
I think I know exactly the
Orange.
supermarket you're
Costco?
talking about.
What?
No, it wasn't Costco.
Was it Twin
was
City?
like- yeah. There was a market in Twin City. Me and my dad were driving there. My dad never went there. My dad lived on a different part of town from what I remember. But he drove there. He got out the car, ripped off his skin as a skeleton, and started chasing me through the store.
Okay, yeah.
And
that's-
I've been terrified ever since.
That is really messed up.
You never looked at that the same way.
Jeez.
No, I never have. Well, I mean, not that it would be any better. But I mean,
Dang. It's a messed up
You
dream.
guys ever had those dreams where you're falling?
Yeah,
oh my,
Not
the vertigo
often.
dreams.
I have them all.
Really?
Like,
That-
I have them all the time.
That used to
That's
happen
what-
to me like
Uh-huh.
before. You ever had a dream where you drowned?
You ever had a fucking dream where you have to pee and then you pee in real life?
Yes. Oh my god, you know what sucked? It was the
You wanna
beginning
say
of
this?
school. It was a reoccurring dream. I shit you not.
This is how I know
shit
Maverick is
you
gonna marry me because I've
not.
done it and he still wants to deal with me.
She's wet the bed before.
It was a
It's
dream.
just-
I
it-
swear
no,
it was a dream.
No, it sucks, and it sucks for
Because
you.
it's the most
you don't-
satisfying
you're a
when you're
woman.
doing it. It's the most
Oh my God,
satisfying
you
dream
You
ever.
ever dream? You know what sucks? When you dream. Yo, this was another one of my dreams that would make me wet the bed. I shit you not. I remember waking up because I had to pee, going down the stairs, going into my bathroom, sitting down on the toilet so I didn't miss, and pissing my bed. I would get the fuck beaten out of me. You have no idea. Could you imagine? And I used to sleep next to my mother, and she would get so mad. Like, oh my
Yeah,
god.
you need to vent.
Well, one time Amy wet the bed and she got me and Marillis covered in pee.
What?
I've woken up one
Yeah.
time I've woken up like 3 or 4 times where my cat has peed on my bed.
Ooh.
Ugh.
And cat pee, if you don't know, is absolutely
It's
awful.
Horrid.
And
You have to
can't-
burn everything.
Yeah, you can't get the smell out. It's terrible.
You
Burn
could
the
use
house.
that as like a chemical bomb, and
Yeah.
it would work.
Probably.
It's worse than mustard gas. I don't know mustard.
I was looking at like, really? I don't.
Not seriously,
Oh,
no.
you're pushing it there.
I wouldn't doubt it though.
All right, Renee, you got another question?
Ooh, let's see.
Cristiano.
I could
I
probably
got-
think of one.
I got 2 more here.
I got a random one.
It's a 3-in-1.
Sorry.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm gonna give you a different one. Never mind that. I Love It by Kanye and Lil Pump is now on top of the charts in America.
Is that one where they're like
That's not a question.
cube people?
Does he want to know how we feel about it?
I want to know if you guys know that. Like, you guys.
I did not.
I didn't know that. I've
Oh,
never
no.
even heard that song.
Yeah, I haven't heard either.
I heard it mentioned by either you or Joe. That's about it.
It's if you go into Spotify and you check the top 50 United States, it is top of the charts.
Why is Kanye still a thing?
Oh, it's
I-
Yee now.
Yeah, his name is Ye. It's not Yee.
Yee.
Yay, like Kanye.
I like Yee better.
Yeah, or like
I want it to be Yee so bad too, but
Yee.
all of a sudden.
So is that the question?
But no, here's
Is
the
there more to
question.
this? Okay.
Do you feel like that is a good thing? Like this is like changing music, like a different kind of music is
You
like
don't want to get me in
comparable
this
to.
took, bro.
I feel
And I
Don't
do,
want me
because I feel
in
like this is a
topic,
really
bro.
big thing. Like I really do, because I know you're passionate about this.
I feel like my opinion on this is irrelevant only because I haven't heard the song yet. So I don't know.
You can't listen to it on podcast because
Right.
I mean,
Copyright.
they want to pay you to put it on the podcast.
I think it's just one of those. I feel like Kanye at this
Seems
point, yay, Yee, whatever.
He's
He's-
I feel like he's the same way with Lil Wayne.
He's
right
just
there,
doing
'cause
shit
they don't have
for
anyone.
wow factor, and he just wants his name, you know, to be spoken about because he knows that'll get him publicity and that'll get him
Kanye for president?
record plays and all that.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I feel like he's just so in his own little world of whatever the hell. I mean, whether it's his clothing line or him and his political views. I think, like, what did he say the other day that the 13th Amendment should be abolished?
Yeah,
And
he
it's something
did.
about slavery.
You guys know what that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Like it,
I
it
forget
doesn't
who that
make
one was.
any sense. Like a black man is saying all this stuff, and then he's wearing like "Make America Great" hat.
There
Like
was-
it's just dumb.
I feel like
I
it's
can't
just,
say his name either.
You
I
could.
want to say
There was this comedy
that was
show
satire.
that I used to watch. But it's not on anymore. But
You said
Or
you
maybe
can't say the name of it?
I don't want to just in case.
You can say.
But
Dave Chappelle.
Think of it what?
yeah, there we go. All right,
No?
cat's out the bag, people.
Sorry.
Got real.
Sorry.
Dave Chappelle show, and it was
Oh, Dave.
like
Oh.
the second episode ever made, and it was a skit about this black blind guy who was sitting on the front
That
porch
is my
yelling about-
favorite skit
And it
ever,
was-
and he was
I
part of the
thought it was-
KKK.
Yeah, he white power, and he just yell it, and it was Dave Chappelle making fun of like people, and I feel like Kanye is just he just went through a season marathon and secretly got hypnotized by Dave Chappelle. Like, I feel like this is all, like, I feel like Smosh said is true. Like, I feel like his
Dude, that episode was literally
It's
one of the
just
funniest
satire.
things.
his music is turning into satire. Have you? Oh
It
my,
was-
like,
It was basically this black guy that was blind, and he was from the South, and he was a KKK member, but he always wore the hood, so no one knew he was black. So one of these days, he went to the rally, like he's married to a white bitch and everything, and I guess his cap falls off, and everyone's heads explode at the rally and stuff, and then he goes into like this deep depression, and then he divorces his wife. Like at the end, it has like subtitles. He's like, so and so divorced his wife because she was and I feel bad for saying this word, but she was a nigger lover. So he divorced his own wife because he was married to him and he was black.
yeah, it was
It was messed up, but it was so dumb.
it was super messed up, but it was super like.
It was
at his
funny,
time,
though.
It was hilarious because this wasn't 2018 where everybody gets hurt because you dropped a staple on the ground and the gender has to do with staples. I don't know. I don't know all the new genders. There's a lot of new genders. There's a lot of people who probably do believe that being metallic is a like form of gender. Like there's people because they have iron in them. I don't know. I don't make
And
up
it's
the
hard.
stuff.
Wait,
It's just weird. It's like stepping on eggshells nowadays. Like everybody, because of social media, everybody has a voice, and nobody's afraid to speak up because they don't have to be there to.
I mean, I feel everyone's
like-
entitled to their own opinion, as long as you're not disrespecting anyone or, you know, not hurting
Right,
anyone.
but I feel that way about everything.
okay, but the
So I don't-
definition of disrespect.
It's very,
It's vague.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gray area kind of thing.
very, gray area.
That's the hard part.
Everybody can be disrespected by anything.
Right.
Nobody,
So like someone could mean respect, but
because
people
of
like
me
that,
saying this, somebody might get disrespected, and that's
Mhm.
okay.
Right.
But that's just how I view it. It's an
Yeah.
opinion. And
Which
thankfully,
is
opinion are like
fine.
buttholes. Everybody's got one. Like,
Well, yeah.
be as
And that's
loud with it as they
the
please, and
sucky
that's just
part
what you have to
because-
deal with.
Since it's so, like, such a touchy subject, people don't want to talk about it.
Right, but I feel like more people should, so it becomes easier. The more people talk about it, the more people are gonna kind of realize, like, well, when would it become okay for me to say these things? It's almost like the way, because I can't say this out loud, like I feel about the N-word, and I am Hispanic, I'm not a person of color, but I don't feel like if used in the correct way, it should be like discriminated against. I feel like everybody should be able to use whatever words they want, but it's not like you're the error.
Meant towards
As long as you
someone.
don't use it right, as long as you don't use it to be hateful or hurt anybody, if you just use it to almost like dude. Like what if black people couldn't say dude or something? You know, like it's ridiculous. Like that doesn't make sense. So I feel like the N word, but used without the hard R, I feel like that should be the because the other word has been used way too much with the
Alright,
hard
hold
R.
on. What was the fucking question?
The question was Kanye's song and stuff.
Kanye
I
That's
was,
the thing with
I was
Kanye,
waiting
though.
to put my 2
No.
cents in before.
Because I know you're going to go
I'm
a
sorry.
whole spiel. Go ahead.
I
Yeah.
brimble. I do that. I'm so sorry.
It's
cool,
fine,
man.
though. That's how
we
you
got
get a
here.
conversation going.
Go ahead, Smash. What are your thoughts on it?
On song,
On the
I
music,
don't
like-
like Lil Pump.
Like,
Okay.
I guess the music nowadays in general, I guess is a better
It's
question.
different.
I mean, obviously, okay.
I
Let me
respect
take that back
because I
because
want to be a musician. I respect everybody and all the art they make.
I feel like Lil Pump is like
Maybe
another
sometimes-
6ix9ine or whatever the hell his name is.
Well,
they're all the
mumble
same.
rap.
They're mumble
Mhm.
rap.
They're all again, you might disrespect somebody, not me, but you might disrespect somebody by saying that mumble rappers are all the same.
I don't think they're. When I said they're all the same, I didn't mean like they all sound they all pretty much sound the same. I don't know.
It's like
if you want me to
everybody
get
else
into
says,
it,
right?
I'll get into it now. But I was
I
letting
just don't
everybody
know.
go first.
I just don't know. I would love to get into it. Like I would love for us to just be able to say what
Is
we
it-
want to say, and then
Is it my
'cause I
turn
know
to use
we
the
can have
talking
this
stick?
conversation. I hope so.
Now we've
Yeah,
had
go
we've
ahead.
had this conversation before. like multiple
Plenty of
times,
times.
just because
Right.
you know how I am about music. I'm very. I mean, you are too.
I know.
You're very passionate because you know that's what you want to. You want to be a
It's
singer.
just-
It's just
right.
something we're
To be
you know
a
very
musician in
passionate about.
general.
I've always been very passionate about it, but
Hey, I used to
take
be in band. What about me?
I take that same
There we go.
passion.
I'm joking.
I take that same passion towards music. You know, when I used to listen to hardcore or you
Yeah.
know certain rap artists or whatever. Like
You took me through your phases. To be honest,
I
that's-
took
that's how
everybody
I
through
feel.
my phases almost.
I liked it. It was. I feel like there was a story behind it, and the meaning, the music, the meaning of the music wasn't tainted. Not that it's tainted now. There's still meaning, just not. It's not something that everybody's okay with
Right.
because it doesn't really sound like it means anything. It just sounds.
I am not a fan of the mumble rappers.
Okay.
I never have been.
Or, real quick, does Gucci Gang have a meaning? Just a question.
Well, I don't. I can't say because I haven't listened to the stuff. I don't listen to Gucci just because some people like him. And
Does
maybe
what
he
have
just
meaning?
likes to make music. Maybe the meaning is behind them.
Did what have meaning?
Gucci Gang have
I
meaning.
can get
No,
behind that.
it's kind of like fuck bitches get money type shit.
That's why.
Right, you know.
I really don't
I'm
think
so
that's
glad
on
Veronica's on
meaning.
here, because she could say it, and it's like, then I know I could say it.
Well,
I'm the bad mouth person. Sorry.
It's all.
okay.
I mean, music is music. If you don't want to put passion into music, or if you think that's passion, then by all means, that's your opinion. But
Right.
I don't find that as passionate music. I find that you can listen to it whenever you want. I listened to Gucci Gang before.
That's for like being in the club,
But-
getting drunk, ignorant music.
Okay, but there's a time and place
Alright,
for
and
everything.
then-
But there's a lot of songs that just
No.
don't need to be there.
Well, I think I'm not sure. I can't speak for all musicians, but I think rappers, at least, since we're I guess on that genre.
You better tread lightly on this one because I got a lot of comebacks for this. No matter what
You
you
don't
say.
even know where I'm going with
I
this.
know, that's what I'm saying. You better
The
tread
rap
lightly.
game
with
has come back intensely lately.
I think
guess you
that
can say.
rappers start at least with the intention of having meaningful music. I think they just get wrapped up with all the money and seeing how big they get, that they just don't care about it anymore.
Example being Logic. I'm not putting Logic on the
Yeah.
spot.
Well,
or
I don't know
anything,
enough
but
about him, so you can go ahead with that. So I don't know.
I'm
Well,
not putting Logic on the spot or anything, but he kind of got a little in his head, and then
He probably just has a crappy
Perfect.
CD though. If
No.
you're referring to his latest CD,
I mean, he started off. I mean, you can't. First of all,
you're not always gonna have fire albums.
Spit and Fire
Dude.
since he started, and then Spit and Fire his second and third album, and then the fourth one was very. It was not bad. I didn't like it because it wasn't the style of rap I like listening to.
I was gonna
it's
say.
not bad.
I was gonna say though, if he has a
Okay,
first,
I had
second,
the
and
same
third good
conversation.
album, you can't
Right,
get mad at him
right.
for having
like
one crappy one.
Bobby Tarantino. What was it? What was the one that 44 bars was in?
Story.
No, the one after.
That was one?
Bobby Tarantino, wasn't it?
Yeah, Bobby Tarantino.
That one was.
By the way, Logic, love your music. If you're listening somehow.
He's listening.
That one was not my favorite because I don't like that style. Like, I'm drawing so many blanks right now. What was the one before that? The astronaut one, the space one?
I don't know any other names. I could check them.
Renee's got me. Come on, Renee.
What happened?
What was the one about
Oh,
space?
The Incredible True Story.
Incredible True Story. That one was probably my favorite. And then the one after was a different genre of rap. And I didn't like it because it's a different genre. I don't like that type of genre of rap.
But do you consider that him not, I guess, putting as much emotion to it, or do you consider that him just wanting to grow and evolve as a artist and going down a different route? Because not everyone's gonna. You have to also understand. You have to evolve with your audience.
Yeah.
A Day to Remember is a pretty solid explanation for that one. But yes, I think that he's still putting in. I don't think that it was as meaningful to him though, as the other one was.
Was this his album when he had a breakup and all that?
No, that was before.
Huh.
Like, I'm gonna get a lot of slack for this, but Eminem's new album he dropped.
I thought it was god awful. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I didn't like it that much either.
There was one good song.
Renee liked it, but
I like the majority of it.
I didn't like
I wasn't
it.
a fan of it.
I
And
really
his
don't.
his album before that, I respected it very well because nobody nowadays does slam poetry like that, and it was very good. But I don't like that style of rap. For those of you that do know me, I listen to like Whit Lowry, NF, and
Lyrical,
like people that I guess
poetic.
put meaning
I don't know.
and are still poetic.
Mhm.
People who stay true to what they're rapping about.
Right.
And
I
I'm
mean-
completely fine with that because I don't listen to them regularly. I should because I do like their music, and I do think I should listen to it more often because just generally I want that bigger aspect of music and I just want to keep listening to one. But it's just that's not what's around, and that's what sucks.
Right.
They don't put it around.
And like I said, I think that's what it is. They're just trying to give with the audience, and that's what's in
Right.
now.
Well, it
They're
ain't.
trying to stay around.
Yeah, it's not in for me.
I agree. Like,
Which is
I mean, it's
smart.
Eminem. You're never gonna take that away from him. He's always gonna be an
No.
amazing artist.
Yeah.
But I guess it was like with The Incredibles. I was expecting so much after so long, and I
And
saw it, and I
then
was
you got-
so
Underwhelmed.
yeah.
It was a good movie, but it was underwhelming for
wasn't
that long
weird.
of a wait.
I didn't.
What,
I
12
just
years?
wasn't crazy
I don't
about
know.
it.
Something like that. You want to keep going on this, or you want me to ask another question?
Ask another question.
Okay.
Can I ask one?
Yeah, go ahead.
What was something when you were younger that, once you got older, you were very disappointed? Like, let's
Like, are you
say
talking like trick cereal?
something that let
type
you down?
stuff?
Something that let you down that you were real excited when you were younger about, and that once you got older, you're like, yeah, everything.
Oh, Renee, you got anything?
I guess. I don't really know. I was always told that growing up sucks. So I guess I just expected everything to be bad.
That's
So it's kind of been. Yeah, but. I'm sorry, I don't mean to make the podcast depressing or
Way to
nothing.
impress the audience. Come on, Renee.
I'm sorry. No, I was always my mother, which I feel like I'm grateful for the fact that she kept it very real with me. She wasn't.
Well, like,
She also did not have a lot of time to grow up.
you
I
know,
respect her.
it doesn't have to.
It's actually her
specifically-
birthday today. So
Oh,
happy
happy
birthday,
birthday.
to Mom.
wow. Wait, hold up. Real quick. She has the same birthday as Jacob's mom.
Crazy.
I have pictures with his mom.
It does not have to
Not with
be
Jacob's
life
mom.
related though.
Not
It could be like, something that like a food you ate. All right.
It could be
for
like
example,
when you're hype about turning 21, and then you turn 21, you go to the
Okay,
club,
yeah,
and it's
there you
like.
Not there yet.
I
bad.
think that like high school and even like college, like higher education, like when I was a kid, I was like, dude, those guys, like, this is so cool. Like,
Partying hard.
But-
Yeah.
not necessarily like partying. Like these guys have so much fun.
High
Hey,
school
high
are the
school-
best years of
hey,
your life.
yeah. No, you.
Yeah,
high
yeah,
school.
there we
I
go.
did everything wrong.
High
I got
school
so
was
tired of
great.
that saying.
Yeah.
What?
I miss high school. Like you get in the.
I really don't.
I mean, I don't miss this-
high
Yeah,
school.
like-
I don't miss high school. I miss like my friends and what we did in high school per se.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
back when
yeah.
you didn't have to work every day and you didn't have a
Totally
job
agree,
and
I don't know.
you could just play video games and listen to some music you like
Can't
and not have to
relate.
worry about
Middle school
anything.
Best.
You liked not having the responsibilities you do.
Well,
when
yeah,
you're an
everybody.
adult.
I mean,
Yeah. Like,
if you could live
Right,
that way every
but
way,
that's-
would you choose to?
Obvious.
No.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Only imagine what you used to live. What?
No, because I had no freedom.
Bert is a madman.
I
to be
mean,
honest
Oh,
here.
okay. Okay.
no, because I
Well,
liked having a job because I got to earn money and I got to buy stuff with my own money, and I was more independent, I guess. Like I had more freedom in a way.
I guess I understand I don't know, but your
Well, the
parents were
freedom's
very
really the only
strict.
thing I was
Like
looking forward to.
my parents would kick me out of the house and say, "Just please get out and go somewhere."
No,
Where
they would
your,
never.
yeah, your parents were like, they gotta stay over like 7 times.
I
before
didn't
you
sleep
go
over someone's house until I was 18,
Exactly.
and I was friends
Yeah.
with her for 5 years.
My parents were like, "Get out now. I've had enough
No.
of you. You need to go to a friend's house." And I'd be like,
Mm-mm.
"Hey, can I come over?" And they're like, "Yeah, let's play some video games."
And if I even invited someone to sleep over, oh, that'd be a problem. Why are you inviting people to my house?
Yeah, right. I still can't do that.
I
don't
still
know.
can't do that.
I
don't
still
know.
can't do that.
What
We
you
took
doing?
my
Why is
way.
she over?
Literally.
have
She ain't got a house.
Not your house. Right, yeah. You can go fuck in your My mom is, I'm sorry, but my mom is very real with me, and I appreciate her for that. So that way, she said this, and she'll always say this, and I think this is a teaching technique, which I have been taught the hard way. It's just, I'm not gonna hold back from you. I'd rather you learn it from me. Go out into the world and not expect anybody to give you shit.
Oh, I have another question. I'm sorry, but go on.
I have one as well.
No, you're gone.
Can I ask mine?
Yeah, you go ahead. I'll try to remember mine.
Go ahead, ask her so I'm
Go ahead.
remember. Alright. What is the best piece of advice someone's ever given you?
Okay, before we answer that, that's kind of my question.
Wait,
Like
wait, was the
what?
question? I didn't hear it.
What is the best piece of advice that someone's given you, or like what's a phrase that someone has said to you that's like stuck with you for forever? I think I have mine saved on my phone. No joke.
Don't make a bet you can't win. Nope. I'm sorry.
That's not bad though.
Alright. Alright. I'm gonna answer this.
Mm-hmm.
Relatively recent. Not a person that I know. It's not a person. It's day to remember.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a person or anything, but just a quote or
down
something.
low.
It's a day to remember. Keep your hopes up high and your head down low.
Copyrighted.
Hey, I'm singing it. It's okay.
Technically, you're allowed to add like 6 seconds.
It has to be their music too.
That's technically like
Sample.
no, not sample because it's
Cover.
the actual music. It's yeah, cover. Thank you.
Renee, you got one? Babe, you got one? Where is this I'm a doctor guy even at, Renee?
I don't know. What was I'm sorry. Repeat the question.
What was the best piece of advice, or I guess a quote or something that you've heard
There we go.
that stuck with you?
See, I don't know, 'cause I've been given a lot of advice and I try to take it all in, so I feel like
Better be one.
Every
I've
piece of
Apparently not, if you don't remember.
Yeah, better be one I've given you, Renee. Come on now.
no, right? That's why I can't pick one.
F bitches getting them.
I've never said that.
No.
Happy
I
wife,
mean-
happy life.
That's right. That's another one that I would
No.
love to stick to as soon as I.
I've got one. If you guys can think of one, I got one right here. Just, alright, babe, this one's for you to guess who told me this. I think I've told you this before,
Uncle
though.
Kevin.
No, actually.
Really?
Can't buy members like that.
That's a good one.
This one has meant a lot to me. I got this on, like, my graduation party day.
I don't think I know this one.
I have so many words of wisdom, but life will be a better teacher, and you will be a better listener.
Grandma Janet.
Grandma Sue.
Grandma Sue, really?
Yeah.
Huh. That's deep. Well, she is pretty deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got me at that Christmas card last year. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
She got me all in the fills.
She's good at that. It means a lot to me, though, because, you know, it's true. I mean, if I were to sit here and teach you things, you'd...
I wouldn't.
And
you have.
You'd
To
learn,
be fair.
but life is a way better teacher because you instantly say, you know, I'd never want to do that again, or that was a good idea, let's do that again.
You know, Matt, that's actually very good because I relate to that because all of your pieces of advice. Granted, you have given me a lot of advice, and Veronica has given me a lot of advice, and I've been stupid and young and just followed
how
it.
you learn.
And then that's always right. And
And the only reason we
grateful
can
for
give
you
you
guys.
the
You guys
advice
don't
is
just
because
be
we've
like-
been through it before.
right,
We're
and I know
trying to
you
give
have
you
every time,
shortcuts.
and I know every time that I go right, that I even, because I know like I'll come to you guys for anything. Like it's so strange how easily it is for me to just vent like to you guys. Like it's so
I
weird.
appreciate
Like I
it.
never thought as a kid like that I'd get so comfortable with someone over the internet.
You'd have a
But I'm so
random
glad, like, this is-
biracial couple just giving you advice.
Biracial.
Like, you guys are like that was how you guys met was crazy. Matt went out on a limb. If you really think about it,
Literally, Caesar's arm, a limb.
A branch. No.
I can't stop.
A straw.
No. Speaking of your cousin, I don't know what his parents are feeding him. Dude's not even in the army in the Coast Guard yet, but he's looking in shape.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he eating
What?
bread? Is he eating?
he's trying to.
Oh, is he
has to
still in a
gain weight.
relationship?
Melina?
I guess. I don't know.
Funky Cole
Yes.
Marine.
That's
Yes.
probably why he's getting that happy weight.
Oh, maybe.
Mm-hmm. That's
Hey,
what
I ain't
happens.
gained that happy weight. I'm happy, but I ain't gained that happy weight.
You want to go there?
No. Baby, I would literally lift boxes and walk
Oh, maybe
22,000
that's
steps
why I'm
each
so
day.
small.
Touche.
Oh, I should do. Oh, I can have my phone on me though.
Yeah, that's how I check.
What?
Health app.
I would really love to do that because I walk all day.
Wait, who went out on a limb?
Me.
Oh, Maverick. He just kind of snapped. Who was that? That was really.
It
all
was
he
me.
had.
I was the one that talked to him.
Oh, that, alright. Smosh was there.
Oh, right.
Smosh was there.
I'll tell you the story. I randomly was waiting. We were supposed to go out drinking, and Marillis was getting her ass chewed out because she was gonna go sell weed in Cali. So she was getting yelled at by Theo Sang and her parents or whatever. So I was bored, and I'm like, let me go bother Caesar. So I drop kicked the door, and I'm like, what are you up to? And he was playing Destiny. So I took the headset from him, and I was like, who's this? I thought he was talking to some random kid from like Germany or something. And I'm like, who the hell are you talking to? And he's like, Maverick, he's a stud. I was like, yeah, whatever. So I was like, like, I'm not even joking. Yeah, okay. So I was just, I never, I didn't think anything of it. So I was like, oh, what's good? Like, what's your IG? Like, I was being really
I
dumb.
didn't have an IG.
And he's like, I don't have IG. I was like, what the hell? I'm like, okay, you
I
got
literally
Snapchat?
said word for word, I ain't no 15-year-old girl.
I think you did say that.
Yeah.
That's what got her, Mom.
Yeah.
And then he laughed like twice. I told him not to fall in love with me. I told him promise. Within like
Yeah.
5 minutes of talking to him.
I didn't promise shit.
Yeah.
Maybe to you he promised, not to himself.
My fingers were crossed.
I'm trying to think.
Ooh.
Best keys.
Is there something your mom has told you?
She told me too much. I guess two
Yeah, see?
things. I mean, there's so much, but I guess the only two
Don't
that.
bite the hand that feeds you.
This is true.
Oh, I think I just left you, Renee.
Don't leave all the lights on. No. I think it would be.
Done.
Apaga la luz.
Literally.
Apágalo. Tú no pagas la electricidad.
Alright, wait.
Word
Hold
for
on.
word.
Pause this 1 second. Pause this 1 second. I saved that clip because I didn't know if we were getting too long, so we can keep going.
It would be
Oh wait, this is even 15-minute clips?
I have it set to an hour.
work smart, play harder.
Oh, okay.
Work smart, play hard.
And I think
I got a good one.
The
that I
OG
can give you.
one.
An hour, Mav.
I think would be is I think my cousin told me this one. That not everyone is gonna like you, no matter what you do. Not
This is
everyone's gonna
true.
like you. Because, for example, I could study my ass off and pass a test, and then people would call me a kiss ass and think I do nothing, or I could fail. And then they'll be like, oh, this bitch is stupid, she doesn't do anything. No matter what I do, it's
I've
not
given
gonna be
you
right.
one.
Relax.
Calmate.
Calmate, yeah, I know. I knew it was gonna be
I
relaxed.
tell you that every day.
Calmate.
All right, I got one more to close us out.
Well,
Babe,
does Smosh have a question?
I gave him lots of time to think of
forgot.
one. You gotta write them down, Smosh. Come on.
Cool. I'm sorry.
Which one? The bottom one or
Alright,
the
papers for
second bottom
days.
one?
The bottom or the second bottom one?
Yeah. Which one do you think I should ask?
I think this one.
The second to last one? Okay. So, Ember chose. If you could go back and change something, would you? Like
Oh
anything?
my
if you could
gosh,
change anything,
yes.
would you? Like,
Yes.
let's just say no consequences. How about that? Because obviously there's consequences with it.
One single thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. There's
Since he's
one.
thinking, can I
No, my brain's telling me
Oh,
there's
no.
one, my heart's telling me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
do it? Just do whatever feels right. Say it out loud.
So let's go first.
Alright. I wish I was just so much less scared when I was a kid. Like I
think that's what
I
mine
was
would
really
be.
I was really the goody two shoes of everything.
Same.
I was,
There's nothing wrong with being the goody
No
two
offense.
shoes.
no, there's absolutely nothing wrong with being the goody two shoes. In fact, I actually also had this talk with my parents the other day. I feel like the fact that I was a goody two shoes is why I'm,
The way you are.
I guess, right.
Mhm.
And I don't think I'm a bad person. I feel like I'm a good person. I guess I don't want to say just that because that sounds bland.
A decent human
But I
being.
feel like okay,
Yeah.
a decent human being. There we go. And also don't want to lie on the podcast. So I would say I'm a little bit below a decent human being, but you know,
You're right.
I got you.
just because of how views are now.
So,
It's everything I say is
what will you change then?
Well, yeah. You have to think of like a specific, not a general statement, like a specific thing
Other
that you
than
can
me-
go back.
me talking to girls more when I was younger. To be honest, because I was not talking to anybody, let alone women or girls, I guess, because I wasn't of age to talk to women.
Renee, are we the same person?
Did we just become best friends?
So
We
I
have the
I
same
literally
Brother,
I made a vlog the other day that I haven't posted yet, and I'm not gonna explain it because it would ruin the vlog. But it's
yeah, that
related.
would ruin.
It's related to a lot of this.
Really?
Yeah.
But it's just, I feel like, and no offense, Veronica, you guys really aren't intimidating.
Good.
Women aren't intimidating. I just feel like,
Bet.
I know I'm only 19. Like,
I thought you were like 40.
You wanna play
right,
Crucible?
but some women, like, they're just normal to talk to, and it's so weird because I've always thought of like, oh, don't talk to girls or whatever. And I guess
Girls,
that's
kitties.
right. That stuck with me for way too long. I didn't have like my first, or I guess I didn't realize I had. Oh, that's a train.
I don't think it's so
Realize I-
much of like. I
I've
think
always
it's.
been a bro though. I mean, I don't want to be like I'm like one of the boys, but I've always
You've
been.
always been Thomas.
I feel like it's just more of the fear of getting, turned down or like someone else not liking you.
Well, right, but
Rather
I feel like
than-
I shouldn't have taken it so like I take everything to heart. Even now, I'll be talking to my best
Hi,
best
nice to
friend
meet you.
about
My
it.
name is Veronica.
Oh, no.
And even still, like I just can't, like, just when I say stuff, it's wrong. So
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, like I'll drop a piece of paper and I'm like, oh god, I'm such a failure. Why did I do that? My hands can't work. Like I am that way. You can even ask Maverick. It's
Ugh.
bad.
Molly,
Oh, that way.
Soak that toy.
I can sneeze too loud. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Did I disturb your presence?
So you sneeze like every minute of the day because
And then I apologize.
did I just kick your rug? I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go jump out a window now.
I breathed your air on my fault. I walk out. I'm that person.
So Smosh and Renee, we'd say the same thing then.
Like, for the question, the same answer?
Yeah.
I
Is it?
just feel like
Uh,
I should have just.
kinda.
You could have two
Oh, what's yours?
answers.
I want to
you know.
hear yours. You can't. Now you have me like imagine my seat. What is Smosh thinking? I'm like, you're gonna tell me, nah, bro? Like, come on now.
Alright.
I hate this game mode. Why can't there be more
I
game
have
mode?
myself for this.
Bruh.
You
Let
got it.
all out.
Alright, so if I could go back, I would stop that lady from flushing my goldfish
Oh
down.
my god. Full
Never
circle.
had a cat.
Comes full circle.
Alright.
I mean, that's a life
No.
lesson though. It's learning how to speak up for yourself. To be honest,
This is true.
like,
Yeah, man.
because that's hard. That's something I just recently had to learn.
But
So
you
weird.
learned. That's the important
More or
part.
less.
You're getting there.
I'm getting there, right? You know, it's a process. You just gotta trust it.
I mean, that's literally part of life. Like, it's crappy and stupid how long it takes, but you never stop learning. I learn something new every day, literally. That's such a tacky, I learn something new every day. But I do, like, literally. So it never
Alright.
ends.
I mean, life would be boring if you didn't.
There you
Yeah.
go. Is that your final answer, Splash? The goldfish?
No, I was just joking. So I think I've told you guys about this girl, the one I was talking to
So-
a couple years ago.
Yes, I think I
You
remember.
guys remember? All right. So, how long ago was that? I told you guys. That was last year. All right.
Yeah, last year.
So, we went on a trip again this year, so we reconnected, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I've been talking to her a lot-ish recently,
Ooh.
and I don't necessarily think it's going too well. She's like really busy with school, can't do much, and I just wish I did something a little sooner. This is honestly like the only time I've actually tried.
Yeah, every other relationship
don't
I've ever tried, bro.
Let it discourage you from.
No, it's not or anything. I just think I should have jumped on that bus a little sooner.
Well, are you overthinking it? Because,
Well-
granted, she is busy, so it's not like she doesn't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm a firm believer. If you want something to
I don't-
work,
It's
then
not
make
like
it work.
I think she's ignoring me or anything. It's just that.
Do you? I don't.
What are you gonna say?
I no, not you. It's not about you. You go ahead.
Oh,
It's
alright.
this is about what Veronica just said. I'll keep it on a level 5 note.
No, just go ahead.
No, you're still in the middle of your story. Go on.
No. Alright, yeah. Where was I at? Shit.
That you wish you did something sooner.
Yeah. I just wish I did something sooner. Like, I feel like she started college. She has a redonk amount of credit hours. First, she came right to me. She has literally no time to do anything. We've been able to do stuff twice. That was before school started, but she was like in her dorm and shit.
Have you talked to her a lot recently?
No, like, okay, legit. She doesn't open Snapchat until like now, time of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Every day.
Well, if you, I'm sorry. Go on. I keep.
No, what were we gonna say? I wasn't gonna say
I
anything
was-
important.
No, well, it's still part of the story. But I was gonna say, well, if you just keep talking, if the small amount of time she has, she's devoting to you, I feel like
Right.
like you got to think. Her time is very fragile, and if she
Alright.
wants to talk to you, well, even if it's just texting you, but that still takes up her looking at her screen, thumbing her fingers away at her next message, and putting her phone.
And she's showing interest. I feel like with
I-
Maverick, I think he's gonna say opposite.
Yep.
Because when we first started talking, I was very on the defense, and I was like, I don't know, I don't really trust him. And he almost kind of gave up on me in a way.
Well, I just been through so much. And I don't mean it in I don't mean it in like a baby
Yeah.
way, but I've had so many people just,
Waste
everything
time.
I do, I give my all.
Right.
So, I've had people that I've talked to for like months, just kind of not blow me off, but they're like, "Oh, I'm busy." Well, if you have time to text someone. All right, I guess the easiest way to explain this is my mom. Another good piece of advice I can give to everybody. My mom has literally said, and this makes the most sense in the world. Does she text you first? Well, if she can't take time out of her day to text you first and doesn't text you, then she's not worth your time. And you know who texts me every morning?
This annoying bitch.
Veronica texts me every morning. And I've never had that, and like I'm dead ass when I said I've
I
never
still
had
do.
that in another relationship.
I still do,
I
even
have
though
it.
he's sleeping. It's like clockwork, 8:30. Hey, buddy. No, I feel like if things are going well, I don't see why you should stop talking to her. Like I said,
I had no plan on stopping. Unless she, like, says stop talking to me.
right.
Or something.
She won't. Even if she's a terrible person, she won't.
Is it easy right now? I'm sure it's not. Do you think it'll be any different once, like, holiday or Christmas break or whatever comes along and she has more time?
Hopefully. I mean, probably. I don't know.
Does she always reply when you text her?
Yeah. It's not like
Instant.
right away, but like
Right.
she'll reply like between now and 1 a.m.
Is it like one word answers or is it like actual conversations?
It's not like one word conversation, but it's like we don't go on for
Too long?
too long.
Have you met Smosh, babe?
Well, no, but I'm sure he's different with a girl that he likes.
Yeah.
Boom,
see,
roasted.
Burr understands.
Right.
Hey, you like me, don't you? You didn't say a word when we were shooting
He's not
guns.
trying to get it in with you. Well, I mean,
Didn't say a word when we were shooting guns.
I don't want to speak
Whoa.
too soon, so
Right, you chill out there. We've seen different
easy
things.
there.
Wait, I didn't say a word when we were shooting guns.
Other than, ow, I cut my finger.
No, I think you should still keep talking to her. If, I mean, after a while, I mean, everyone kind of knows when they're not wanted kind of thing. Like, oh, I'm not needed, so I'll kind of back off. And sometimes that actually, it shouldn't be that way. But sometimes if you back off, they will go to you. Like I said, it shouldn't have to be that
And
way.
if they don't, you know, they're not worth your time. That's just the way it is.
Alright, thank
I'm
you.
telling you, I'm
just
telling
ruined
you,
everything for me.
I'm
No,
telling you
no.
right now. If she doesn't text you first, she's not the one.
Well, she's busy. Of course she's not going to text him first.
It doesn't, maybe. You can make time.
Well, that's why I said, if you want something to work, you'll make it work.
I used to work at Simmons Brothers Trucking with greasy fucking hands, and I still texted you back.
And you
didn't I?
still got that phone. I love you.
Exactly.
Thanks.
You can make time.
This just went from podcast to relationship advice.
You're
I
welcome.
mean, relationship
Not
goals.
that we're experts or
Yeah.
anything.
Are
by
we
no means.
experts?
I mean, what do we argue about? Let's keep it real. What do we argue about?
I
So people
know.
don't think that we're, because we're not
You're
perfect
not
by any means.
relaxing.
The dog.
I over worry a lot.
Yeah, you need to fucking calm down.
All right,
But
all right.
we're two different. We're like complete I mean, we're not complete opposites, but we're real opposite when it comes to that.
He's like the mellow one. I'm
I
very
take
uptight.
everything and as it comes, just strides like. And you're like shit.
Is-
The water spilt on the ground. Now what
It's
am I gonna do?
we gotta freak out. Everyone throw something like.
It's not that deep. That's how she is.
The controllers.
Literally.
The controllers are always the first to go.
I
they
spilled
break
water
easily.
on the ground.
All that anger. Ow.
I'll literally talk about it for like an hour. I'm so sorry. He's like, it's okay. But no, I don't
Get
think
a
we
towel
really.
and clean it.
I mean, every relationship, every person's different. So I just when people are like, "Oh, y'all are goals," it's like, nah, are we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, well, like,
I guess.
I mean, not that I live with you guys and see everything that happens, but I feel
It's
like
it's
yeah,
not
we're
like
doing
as soon as we
pretty
turn the shit off, it's like, well, fuck you, I'm going upstairs. It's not like that. I promise. It literally how it is. When you hear me like bitching in the background, that's just how it is normally.
It's gonna be a long podcast. Usually they're like
That's not too bad.
well. See,
30 minutes.
that's what I feel like you only get that with the Latina girl, though. Let's find a Latina girl. That's what I mean.
They're crazy. In a good way.
Hey,
In a good way.
No.
Now,
All
now.
women, all women,
All women
are
are crazy.
No, literally though,
All
all
women
women
are
really are crazy.
It's usually
It's like a
the smart
chromosome.
ones that realize this already.
It's something.
They know, so they'll warn you. They'll tell you, nigga, I'm crazy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You could say it's not alright. Hey, it's not alright for Smosh and I to say. You guys have darker skin color. It's okay.
What? To say what?
The N word.
Wait, but my ancestors said it.
No. That's not how that works. It's the exact opposite of the point I was going for.
I mean, I'm white, so I don't have any say in this, but
I'm white.
I don't have an issue with the word. I have an issue.
I feel like you have a pass. Like,
I have-
you're married to a brown girl. Like,
I have an issue with the hard R.
Yeah,
But
I even do. I don't like it.
A lot of people. I don't want to really get into this because this is not the topic.
I
but
don't either. Yeah.
A lot of people will tell you, no, you know, this is what you consider.
Well, I've had people.
Yada yada.
Like I've told
and
you.
I'm a yada yada.
I've had people that thought I was black and they've called me the hard R.
Yeah.
And that shit still offended me. I mean,
That shit-
regardless. But it's like, really? Like, you're that ignorant or you don't even know. I remember in school, I used to get bullied by these 3 black girls because I wasn't black. And I thought that I was better than them because of it. So I was bullied for not being black. You know what kind of shit is that? How does that work?
I
That's
don't
like
know.
reverse.
Yes,
Oh, it
I'm not
normally
joking.
is.
Because they asked me, like, are you black? Like, what are you? I'm like, no. I'm like, you know, Spanish. Like, oh. And then they just gave me hell all the time for it.
I would just said, yeah. Logic says he's black. He white as hell, but
What kind of logic is that?
he's 50-50.
The pun, get it?
More white than black. Alright, we gotta end this podcast. It's been way too long. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you being here and supporting me and Burr and Renee and Smosh. Check us out another day, another time. We'll obviously do more podcasts like this. I think they work a little better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
that-
more natural.
So we will be back, obviously.
Already fired.
Maybe not with these
Oh.
people, but we will definitely be back.
True.
Thank you for watching. Again, I appreciate you watching here. I say it every time.
Every dang time. Okay. Bye. Bye-bye.
Hi.